Supergirl issue 29 sees Kara reflect on her journey so far and how it's taken her through many trials and tribulations. She returns to reality as Xander calls for her to join him and Krypto in the pools of Zaar. Kara says that she prefers to watch as Xander joins her to dry off. The two talk about how Xander lost his arm, but he doesn't think it's a great story compared to anything Supergirl has gone through. Kara tells him that he can talk to her about whatever he wants and whenever he wants, and as they help Krypto dry off, he reveals he lost his arm when he was a boy, when his refugee ship was attacked, resulting in his mother being killed and him becoming the apprentice of Gandelo. Kara is shocked to learn that Xander is actually 19 as well, but he knows it's because of his beard it makes him look older. As Kara tries to learn more about his adoptive mother, Krypto returns with some strange stones. She tells Xander that these stones were scattered by Appa upon his death, and they hold the confession of him and the circle. Holding one up to the sun, she notes the symbol of the circle on them. Xander says that he has seen that symbol before, and retrieving a rock from his bag, he shows it to Kara, saying he found it on a Kryptonian outpost. Suddenly, Rogal's axe activates, smashing into the rocks and activating them all, which plays a message from Appa, who tells Kara and the others to gird themselves for the coming revelations. Elsewhere, New Vex contacts Gandelo, telling his master that he has located the Kryptonian with Rogal's axe and will kill her. Gandelo implores him to leave the Coluan alive unless he gets in the way. Appa meanwhile shows Kara that because so many races focused on conquest and butchery, that something had to be done, and thus the Circle was born to keep the peace and the others in line. However, their power corrupted Gandelo, one of their members, and she wanted to be proactive with their rule and take over everything. The other members went against her, and it led to her targeting planets that she saw as blights, destroying them with something unknown to even the Circle. Appa says that they also found Cult of Zaar, the last of his race, filled with rage. This made him the perfect warrior for them, as no one would question the actions of a rage-filled warmonger. The Circle thought that they could control him, but were wrong, leading to him destroying Krypton with Gandelo, who offered to help him eliminate Krypton with a device she stole from Zor-El and reversed engineered in exchange for Zaar's devotion to her. Meanwhile, in the Phantom Zone, Rogal watches Supergirl using his axe, his weapon calling to him, and he knows he will be reunited with it soon and they shall erase the last Kryptonians from existence. Thanks to the revelations, Kara knows that Zaar wasn't the only one responsible for Krypton's destruction, and that her father wasn't part of it at all, as his device was stolen and was meant to actually create planets, not destroy them. She asks Appa what Gandelo meant with the Kryptonians killing Zaar's people, but the hologram cannot answer, since the interface doesn't have that answer recorded. Xander is furious at Appa, since he could have stopped Gandelo, then she wouldn't have killed his people and he would have still had a family. Kara consoles him, saying that he's not guilty of Gandelo's crimes, and together they can stop the Circle and Gandelo. Suddenly they are attacked by the Cult of Zaar, who call for Kara's death. Jumping into action, Kara attacks the villains with Krypto and Xander. Kara talks with New Vex, their leader, and as they fight, she tells him Zaar isn't some god, just a mass murdering lunatic. She goads him by telling him that she is the one who sent Zaar to the Phantom Zone, as there is a giant explosion. Angered, Kara emerges from the smoke, saying the insanity must stop and it will now. Activating Rogal's axe, the cults stop in their tracks, beginning to worship Supergirl as Lady of the Axe. New Vex is suddenly killed by Gandelo, who thanks Supergirl for finding the Guardian's confessions, and soon Kara will be joining Appa and the universe will go back to not knowing how much Gandelo sacrificed to save them from themselves. Xander implores his mother to stop, but Gandelo congratulates him on his help with her, since Supergirl will die because of him. Supergirl issue 29 has some pretty big revelations regarding the Circle and Rogal Zaar's origin. I really like that we got a clear answer that it wasn't merely just Rogal who destroyed Krypton, but also Gandelo, who used him as well as Zor-El's device to do so. It's also cool that there are still some secrets left, like how or why Kryptonians killed Rogal's people. I imagine that will be something this book will explore a little later on down the track. Xander got lots of development this issue as well, with him learning of his true past and how he wishes to right the wrongs he perceives are his, when really they're his adoptive mother Gandelo's. I'm very much looking forward to the fight with Kara and Gandelo, since Kara will have to try and sort of fight herself a little bit, since she'll obviously be overcome with rage at fighting the person who is responsible for Krypton's death, and it's not helped felt by the axe actually feeding that anger, so it will be interesting to see what will happen with that. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.